Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's intercepted. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the single back takes the handoff. Trucks through the defender. They get him down, but they get...
Is the running back.
With the 36.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Powering through the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Florida Gators will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Runs through the defender. QB breaking away. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking for his back. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, result...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call an assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Scoop and score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They had been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Keeper for the first down and more. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to scramble to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll make it into the end zone. They tack on 2 more just before the break here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finds room at the 30. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 12 sets a kickoff.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Florida offense is back out on the field now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle, but first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still, none of your work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? No press here. The defense backing away. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running with purpose. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
With sure hands, it's tape. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now here's the toss play. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that throw against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, A&M. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race, and he won it. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Tate. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Fighting off the tackler. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. My question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We get the second half started with a running play. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, it's not the most memorable play, but you know what? I like it because it's just kind of reestablishing that physicality to start this second half.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Got to convert on third down, or they're looking at a third consecutive punt to open the game. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Intercepted in the end zone. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I like that. You come out of the locker room to start the second half, give the offensive line and your back a chance to kind of establish themselves here to get things going the right direction.
Snags the quick throw. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that. Get out of your base. Maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What?
This one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And tackled there by the defense.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Push downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they'll get him down that time.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 13,
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Reed. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And he'll be brought down. Defense not pressing this time. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 3rd down and a mile looking to throw for. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Always looking to throw. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out. He's got some space. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. And he's brought down there. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll run the option. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? The DB's backing off from the line now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Dropping back. It's Milrow. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the New Mexico Lobos. Take it away, broadcast team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Jordan. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
16, Florida, 0.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they've got him.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. 4th and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Florida, 13.
First and goal here for the offense. And they get the second half started with the running play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the try for 2.
Easton. Black 14.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.